Hey guys, we are back with another 7 days to die survival. If you remember, we left off. We had a little bit of time left on our first day. Trying to go around and check out stuff. The leg's a little messed up. It's alright. Video's not as long as because I didn't want to. Where I ended it, didn't want it to get into us going and doing a bunch of other stuff. So that's about how it'll be. Some videos will be a little bit different than others. We found this really nice building out here. No idea what it is. I haven't actually checked on that. I try not to pull up the Navigene map. That's how you can go online and look it up. Yeah, some of this stuff is familiar to me, which would make sense if I was here. Maybe I, live in the area, so I know sort of the whereabouts. Like the farm. Hey, maybe I already know. Oh yeah, when I pass by, that guy has dogs. They're usually out there running around like crazy. Don't want to mess with that guy. Come on now. There we go. You have an infection. Well, alright, I think stage 1 is just doesn't really do much. Now that means we'll have to find some more of the nurses. Perfect. Because they have a chance to drop antibiotics. You can make herbal antibiotics. I think you have to find the recipe for it though, which is an issue. Don't have that. Of course, you don't start with anything. And of course, this is one life, so it's not like we could just die and get rid of the infection, because that means we have to delete our entire save file and start over. So we're just gonna try to take these out the best we can here. Hopefully. Luckily, they can't. Oh, well. As far as I'm worried, luckily they can't get me and be like, oh hey, we just increased your infection, like reduce the timer or something until it gets to the next stage. That would suck. Like I said, stage 1 isn't too bad. I know the next stage is like you lose stamina, I think, like every 30 seconds, and it goes up to like 1 stamina a second, which could get bad. Alright. We're starting to die here, so we need to back up. Yep. Alright. Should have probably done this from the get-go. Just didn't want to use up all my arrows. But probably wouldn't have gotten an infection if I would have done that. Now I gotta wait for freaking medicine. But it's alright. We got tubes right there. We got a building back over there. I don't know yet. But we have to watch our time because at some point it's gonna start getting dark. I'm not hanging around at night. We're gonna go back into our hardware store. We're gonna hang out. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna if it ends up being me sitting there all night, or just checking this, checking that, I'm probably just gonna jump and edit that out. Even if I'm just crafting like something simple that everybody knows how to make, like an axe or whatever, we're probably just gonna cut that out because I don't think you want to sit there and watch me just. Because I said I'm going to hide behind that one box. It's in the middle of the store. It should be hard to smell me, hard to find me. And if they do, they'll hit all those spikes up at the front. So good for them. Not quite what I need. Vitamins. I can't carry them. Probably shouldn't have eaten them. Because I just realized it'll raise my wellness. Well, no, the infection won't lower my wellness yet until it starts getting to a higher rank and does more damage. Alright, see, this is the fun part we gotta figure out. Because those are for, what do we replace? Because we want the first aid bandage. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back because we have a full inventory. We haven't even made it to the building yet. We need to go drop off our stuff, especially since it's daylight. We're trying to take it a little easy. I don't want to waste, whatever I got there. I love those little things. One hit, bam, you destroy them. They're out of the way. You get a little bit of wood. If you see there's a deer out there glitching out like crazy, it's just, hey. I need to get some rocks so I could make some arrows. Yeah, see, get that healing going. I mean, it's only going to be 1. But I mean, that raises my fullness by 1 and heals me for 1. Not a bad trade-off. Worst case at 9, I'll just put it on my tool belt and just munch on it. Now, right now, low level, there's no way I'm going to take out that deer. I stand corrected. I was going to tell you guys there's no way I could take that deer out with a bow, because the first shot I shoot with the arrow, he's going to be like, oh, and he's going to run, and then we'll have to try to chase him. Run after him like a freaking crazy person, but I hope I can keep killing him. But he went retarded, and he went straight into the spikes. Alright. My knife broke. Carefully walk down the trail. Yeah, like I said, stuff like that I'm just going to edit out. You already know I'm going to go open the chest. Well, I mean, my knife broke. I got to get another one to do this. There's no point in me showing you opening the chest, taking one bone, putting my inventory, opening the inventory, making a bone shiv, which you've already seen me make. So you already know it takes a one bone to make. So I can save me time, so the video doesn't run forever. And that save you guys time. Yes, I know it's a zombie survival horror crafting game. And there are times I show it, but when it gets to be the simple things, I ain't worried about it. Got that. See, I like to carry somebody around, because worst case is what I should have done. I could have threw down a spike and shot him with arrows, like I did to begin with. Getting a little too lenient there. I guess because I wanted to save my arrows, but now I have an infection, so now I can get sick. So let's hope we find some antibiotics. Because the other problem is, if it gets to the next stage, what happens is when you take antibiotics, it only goes down 1. So if it gets to the next level, I have to take antibiotics to bring it down to this level, and then take antibiotics again to bring it down. And then once you cure it, all of it, what'll happen is it'll actually give you a little specific buff for you can't get sick for like 24 hours, but you don't. Didn't destroy that. Ooh, that's I'm thinking of. I don't know why I thought that was clay. That's yeah. We're gonna need that to make gunpowder later. Nitrate. I don't know why I couldn't think about that word for a minute there. But yeah. See, that's the simple stuff. Is I'm gonna speed this up because I'm just collecting clay. Yeah. It'll be all right. That's the simple stuff. Is let's do that. But like I said, even if we learn herbal antibiotics with the book, which I know, that's why I was so happy we found chrysanthemum, and if we can grow mushrooms and I believe it's like blueberries and a bunch of stuff like that, that only cures stage 1. So the moment my thing goes to, what are you doing? The moment my infection goes to stage 2, that's it. Herbal antibiotics won't do me any good. I can find one at that point and go from there. Sorry about that. My dog thought it would be fun to chew on a can. I don't even know why. But yeah, see, that's the thing there. Like, see, it's the first time I'm actually going to cook something. So why would I edit that out? Later on, if it's going to be the same repetitive thing, why not? I might leave it open just so I could talk to you guys. That makes sense. So that way I could tell you guys something like, hey, don't forget to go drop like down at the bottom. Let me know if there's something specific you guys want to see, like, oh, I don't know, like how we're doing the survival. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. We could ramp it up to like the hardest difficulty, 1 life. Make up some other crazy rule where we can't do something. I don't, anything like that. If you don't, drop a comment. We'll try it. I'm probably gonna be bad at it, but it'll be fun for both of us. Same thing with this. We may do a couple episodes of this, and we may throw in the bloopers of just me getting wrecked the first 2 times, like I said in the last one. Also, if you haven't, definitely go subscribe. That'll be awesome too, because if you hit that cool little bell, you'll know every week we put out a video. Last week we made a Fallout video because we went to Nuka World. This week we're doing this. If we can, we'll make a second video, but I'm trying to at least do a video a week, so you guys got something fun to watch. And see, look, we cooked some meat. We don't really have any tools, so we had to do the charred meat, whatever. So see, And there's the rules for the infection. When that timer runs out, it goes to the next stage unless I cure it. Now, the other neat thing is meat has a smell, if you don't know that. So the smell is stronger. If you have it in your bag, it has a scent. And if you actually go read the details, it'll tell you on your tool belt, it smells even more. Now, if you put it in a container, for some reason, it doesn't smell at all. Because that was my original idea, was to put it in a chest and then surround it with spikes and just watch them kill themselves, but that's not a thing. And unfortunately, the first thing, now meat's good because it's going to raise my wellness, which is awesome, because that's what the vitamins did a while ago. Now, the only issue with that specific meat, since I have no way to cook, I'm pretty much just cooking on a fire, it dries it out a little bit. So it's going to dehydrate you, actually. So you're going to have to drink water, which in our case, water is not an issue in this one. That's why I'm not too worried about saving it and saying, well, let's wait till we get a grill or the little iron pot. We're right by the river. We can run over to that bridge and just... And remember, the tin cans, they only stack up to 1, but those are the perfect ones to keep around our house. Because if you notice, I just left them in the slot over there. So I can just run up to the campfire. It's not taking up space in my inventory. Drink one out of there. And I can leave the meat there until I get hungry. And like I said, I could just drink one out. And then pretty much I get an empty tin can. When I run out of water, either one, I can go get some more murky water, because they don't hold up to 6 items at a time right now. Like I said, it's got food, so 5. Or what I might do later on in the night is I might actually go and make a bunch of them, put them in those filing cabinets over there. Like just fill them up with water, so when I get thirsty, I can just jump in, drink some water, get my tin can, not worry about it. That could be my water for here, because my jar is stacked to 15. I don't have any glass, I have no forge, I can't make that right now. So what I want to do is I want to, everybody sends you messages, we're trying to make a video. What I want to do is I want to keep the jars for when I'm traveling, because you got to think about it. You know, you empty out a jar, yeah, whatever, but you can fill it back up with water. Right now I can't, I don't have a beaker, so that's another reason I need to kill nurse zombies, is I need that beaker so that way I can actually do the thing. And we're gonna like just quadruple the speed here while I feed on this, because it's nighttime. We're just gonna burn through this, and like I said, early game, I'm trying to level up skills. That's leveling up skill using it, but I want better tools. So when this breaks, I'm just gonna scrap it. If I repair it, the durability goes down anyways, and you get a little bit of experience and it only uses like 1 stump. If I scrap it, it uses 5, but it gives me more experience. Right now, like we'll say a while ago, that's why I collect all those rocks. I can just sit here and make arrows, and I can do this. I can get in here and figure out what the heck is in this safe. See? We got ourselves a book on what? Chainsaw, not what we need. But, well, I mean, we do later. When we have the opportunity to be able to make a lot of noise and fight the zombies that we attract. But, still not bad. And so when I get a better pickaxe, I might come break all these shells for the metal. I'm trying to clean this place up and, you know, kind of stay in here. I might eventually try to get to the roof, just so maybe I can put like some fencing, because later on we can build some spotlights. I'm not quite sure yet on that one, but see, and I've already checked in those, so I know there's nothing in there, which is even better. So I'm gonna have to find the medicine, but it's all right. I do remember from playing Navigene, if I go out here and I take a right and I go down, I'll go over a bridge. A little bit further down, there'll be a second bridge, which will bring me to 5 houses at a 4-way. What I'll do is, like I said in the last video, I'm going to pick one. I'll probably throw a torch on the door so I remember which one it is. Maybe a couple torches inside, because I'm going to pick up animal fat in there anyways. And when I'm walking down there, I'm going to be busting those little trees you bust up one hit wood. I'm going to be busting those up and collecting cotton. So it'll be easy to make a torch. That way I can throw a chest in there and loot the 5 houses. That gives me 5 chances to get medicine and who knows what else. I know way further down's a bookstore, and then after that's 5 shops, and then a trader. Worst case is I may have to go to him to get the medicine. But see, we have it set to 2-hour days, so that infection's lasting 1 whole day in the game. And see, I'm actually kind of being a little brave right now, because you're not really supposed to make noise at night, and opening your backpack, crafting, all that does make noise. But I kind of need someone to show up. It's the first day to run through those spikes. I can get my bow and shoot them, so I don't break my spikes too bad. In the morning, I can go pick it up. I'm trying to, maybe get a chance of 1 or 2. Let's see, I'll fill those up with water. Hopefully. But we'll see how the game plays out. We did it, like I said, if you missed the first one, we did amp it up to 200% loot, so we get like double stuff, just to kind of help out. I mean, there are still times when you get 0, because of course, it doesn't matter what it is if you double it. So, and if you missed that, at the end of the video, we're gonna throw it up. One of our things will be for that, and then if you like Fallout, that'll be our other video. So you definitely can go check those out too. Shopping cart. And so like I said, right now I'm not worried about destroying too many things here. This way, if they do get inside, they have to get to me. I'm trying to make things a little bit more lit up. I know if you put too much heat, you get a screamer, but I don't think I'm going to get that day 1. I would hope not. Alright. And we got to go find our box so we can get ourselves nice and hidden. So we can get the heck out of here. So we can go do what we're going to do. We've already got some water made. We already got everything else. I still don't see anything. First day, like I said, it probably won't be much roaming around. I know as it goes on, it's like they kind of, I guess, like simulate the zombie apocalypse. You start getting more zombies running around, because on Horde nights, the game spawns everywhere, not just around you. So, some of those lights up there look like they work. Like 1, the rest of them look like they don't do jack squat. It's alright, like I said, we can clean this up. Put our workbenches down here. We're going to put our chemistry station, a forge. This will be our little workshop area. So there we go. Perfect. I can just hang out, hide. See, and if they do start breaking our doors, we got these 2 things. We're going to drop them off in our chests later, and that's what we're going to save them for. If they actually do start making it through doors later on, maybe because of the spikes, whatever, I'll put that in there. Because my old nice trick was, when they come through, drop spikes in front of the door. And while they're beating the door, you open the door. Just let them in. They'll hit the spikes. You can shut that door, so you can deal with them 1 at a time. The spikes usually are going to mess them up. You can just sit there with your knife, stabbing them, or your club or whatever. But that's what we... See, we got a little bit of iron. That's what we need to make. And that's why we should eventually... When we get a forge set up, because 1 thing at a time, I want to go get all this iron shelves out of here. That'll help raise up our mining tools, so we can get that miner 49 so we can do it faster. Yeah, we're just gonna... We didn't do anything else for the rest of the night. No zombies showed up, no nothing. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Let's see, we got some cool stuff we can buy. Nothing that we can get rid of dysentery. I ain't pooping myself to death. I'm just sick. We kind of blocked up the other entrance, so every time we leave, we're just gonna have to go out a different way. That's fine. That just means every time I come back, I'll just put more spikes. Huh. Surprised the smell of garbage didn't attract them. It has a habit of doing that. Nothing. We didn't hear anything hit them, but it's always still good to check, because it could have been when we were back there messing with the safe. And see, it's still kind of a little dark. The sun's coming up, but I'd prefer to go ahead and start my little trek where I'm going. Worst case is we'll just run and hide. It's just, come on now. So you can hold down triangle and you'll pick up everything. If you can get on the trigger of it. You see, look, we can get them out here and just, bam. Something we can go put up real quick. Come back at nighttime, something for us to do. We don't have, like I said, it gives us something to do so we're not completely bored, but some nights probably just be a bunch of that. and or it also might just be a bunch of crafting. Because what's really going to be annoying is raising up my science skill to unlock the ability to make a chemistry station. Unless I can get lucky and find one. I have a wrench. I can take it apart. And right now I'm not going to worry too much on taking things apart. I got to find medicine before it kicks in. So the 24 hours have gone by since I got infected. I got to find medicine to cure it. So I'm not going to run through a house and sit there and be taking apart TVs, taking apart refrigerators, stoves, toilets, lights to get all the mechanical parts yet. As soon as I get my antibiotics, I will go back through those 5 houses and I will start stripping all that out because we're going to need mechanical parts. We're going to need all that stuff because that would be nice, that bridge that's over there. If I could make space, turn it into a drawbridge, that would be cool. Because they can come across the river, but it'll slow them down and you can kind of... That's another reason why I was thinking of maybe putting like some railing or some fences on the roof so I could see them. You know, at nighttime, put some spotlights facing the river first. So if they try to come through the water, you know, you can shoot them. It's a nice little overgrowth there. At some point, we do need to start ourselves a little garden, but I need medicine. I need medicine before it turns into something bad. Like I said, I'm not really too worried yet because we can still go looting through the houses, and we'll make ourselves a little chest to kind of... Oh, my eye itches. We'll make ourselves a little chest so we can go through and be like, yeah. We can either bring the stuff back this way, or when we go further on, we can sell it. Snowberries. Let's see, we got our barbed wire. I'm smart, I got my first aid bandage we found off that one thing on the tool belt in case I need it. There we go. That slows them down a lot. They get stuck in that, they have to get through it, so they'll take damage. And I'll always put it right in front of the spikes because as they're moving through it slow and they're taking that damage, they're going to hit the spikes and be taking damage. Now see, technically we have 3 ways to go. We have the dirt path led to that building. I know those houses each have a bathroom, so it's 5 chances with double loot. So it's like 10 chances for us to get the antibiotics. And we could strip all the stuff out of the houses. It means when we get done and come back, we can go to that building. I've never even been there last time I played on not permadeath. I might load up, see, I am tempted to load up the save file and see what's over there, but kind of want to leave it like that because it'll be fun. Yeah, see, we'll just collect stuff as we're going down the road. Get some wood. We're going to have to build up stuff anyways. It's still, like I said, it's early in the day. This kind of, I guess, uses up some time so we don't have to try to wander around too much in the dark. And it's also good every now and then to kind of crouch and be like, do I hear anything? Am I detected? And see, with our wrench, we could take that car apart. We get a lot of iron, and gas. Right now, I'm just trying to get medicine. We'll come back and deal with that. All right. There's one bridge. I know we gotta follow the road to a second bridge that will bring us to those little... It's like a little, I guess, community, whatever you want to call it. Not a town, because it's only 5 little houses, but nice little neighborhood going there. There's another car. Looks like it's been picked clean too. It's a deer. Yeah, got him. And then as soon as I do that, it says I'm freaking being hunted. Are you serious? Oh, nope. There he is. Never mind, it wasn't a deer, it was a zombie. I got all excited over all hobbles over here. It's alright, buddy. You just giving me time to let the sun come up. As I beat the crap out of you here. Raising up my dagger skill. One more hit and back up. There we go. As soon as he hits the ground, we'll stab him again. Really? You throw your shoulder back just so I can miss you? Alright, alright. You need to stand still, buddy. Oh, you hit the ground. Go for it. I'm glad the first couple areas have like a hotkey, so you can just hit a button on the D-pad and it'll jump straight to it. See? 200% of 0 is still 0. It's alright. We'll raise that dagger skill up right there. Yeah. We'll start doing more damage with the dagger. We'll start harvesting the bodies faster with the dagger. All sorts of stuff. Okay, man, I don't want plant fibers. There's that crappy car. Pick clean. See, like I said, we'll just hit up the trees as we go. Grab ourselves some cotton. Keep on going down the road. Best ones right here. Oh, look at that. Boom. Another tree. I know you can hold like 6,000 wood, so I ain't worried about it. Early game, I can make some spikes out of this crap. Which sadly, like I said, we're going to have to make a chest at the house rat. And all that. Ooh, look at that. Like a little clutch of it right there. All that cloth. Because it may not be much, but turning cotton into cloth. Yeah, I'm going to speed that up so you don't watch me beat on it. Turning cotton into cloth gives you a little bit of tailoring experience. I mean, you're not gonna. It'd be I guess I'd say the worst way to power level through it, but over time, I'm not focusing on it, so it's an okay thing for me to do right now. Well, I'm working on it as I go. Like, there's certain skills that once you can, like science. Once I get a workbench, I'm already hunted again. I want to get supplies to make lights. One, it'll help me see better, and I can drop them here, and I can also, where the heck are you at, dude? It's dark as crap here. I could go drop them into my little safe houses. It'll help me kind of find my way around. But that raises your science skill up pretty fast. Ooh, buddy, you need to calm down. But see, I need science skill to unlock other things. Tailoring, you don't. Now, it does make it to where when you make clothes, they're better. So that'll help me out. Because that way later on I could take like all my cloth stuff I have now and I could make better versions of it. I could just be like, you know what? My tailoring hit level 10. I'm going to go ahead and make a new chest armor. I'm going to go ahead and make new leg armor. I'm going to make me a new bandana. Since my skill is higher, one, that means that you've noticed with the weapons, the durability is higher. That means it lasts longer. You take more of a beating. With weapons, that also means that your skill goes up, you do more damage to the whatever you're hitting, entities, blocks, items, whatever. For armor, it's pretty much the exact same in stance of their defensive stats go up. Like whatever they defend against gets better. So I mean, mow through that real quick. That's gonna be a helpful thing. And see, we're getting even luckier. We got some brass. I don't know if we'll even make it to those 5 houses, guys. We may have to drop a chest and then ooh, what's that? Hey, the little houses you can find. Like a little it's got a room, but then it's got a second room upstairs, stairs on the side that'll lead up to it. And usually you find it with spikes, as though another player has been there, or NPC or whatever, but somebody's defended the place. Random blocks will be destroyed out of it. Well, no, I say random, it's the same ones, but if anything, it's a nice little safe house. You can fix it up, throw some extra stuff on it. It's your home away from home. Technically, we can eat the snowberries. It's just not good to eat them in vast quantities because they're barely edible, I believe is the description. So you can get sick. So I would eat like 1 or 2 and wait. Like I said, it's not a lot of fullness, but I mean, if it stops you from starving to death, yeah. I don't remember what snowberry sickness does, so this is not the safe file where I want to find that out. Why am I being hunted? Run to the front. We'll get into the spikes. There you are, okay. I can't get too far away because then they won't sense me. I know normally you want to stay away from zombies. It's just one. So we're just gonna linger here, pick up that cotton. There we go. I want to get on the other side of these spikes right here. And then there you go. Come on. Come here. I smell tasty. Come here. Come here. I didn't put the spikes down, so I don't care if you break them. There we go. Come on. Yeah, right into the other ones. Yeah. Now, I know you won't have a chance to drop what I need, but water and food. Okay, see? Not the medicine I need, but that's the other basic building block of life right there. I need all that. Holy crud. Whew. Well, yeah, we gotta figure out something of what. We need the water. There we go. I knew it. Okay. So your friend, look at that. You went around the other way, huh? I'm just gonna wait for you to get closer. I'm just gonna bang on this tree here. There we go. Messed your leg up. Maybe if there's any more of your friends, they'll come showing up because I was beating on a tree with the axe. There you go. Face first into the spikes. I'll take that. I'm only picking up rotten bone. Where's my animal fat? Ooh, what do we get rid of? I can make torches out of that. I can make gas. I can make tallow to make flaming arrows. Way later on in the game. Oh, here we go. We'll just turn that into duct tape. We already got duct tape. Heck yeah. Take care of that problem. Like I said, it could be useful for a while. See, every time you do something, people want to send you, try to contact you. 20 million different times. It's alright. We'll take care of it after the video's over. Ooh, that blunderbuss is going to be nice soon. But I think I have it. Yeah, I have iron pipes. I have duct tape. I'm almost there. Glue. I have to make some. And I don't remember the other part. Oh well. We'll get it figured out. Because that'll be nice to have later. Yeah, see right there. Barely edible. It gives you 2 point... Yeah, it gives you 2, well, fullness. You just munch on them for a while. It heals you a little bit. It's like it's more than our corn, but at some point it's going to tell us, See, look, if you look at it down, we'll get our fullness up pretty far. There's the other body. I was wondering where it went. Strange mechanic in this game. Oh well. There's our rundown house. This was the house I was looking for in the last video that I found when I found the 1-bedroom house. This is the one I was excited about because right before you go in the bathroom, there's a metal plate on the floor. It has a backpack. Every house I found that's like this layout, always has a metal plate in front of the bathroom. But if you've played the game, the metal plates go over the block. They are their own block, but they're just a thin sheet of metal to protect the other block. They take the hits first, and then the other block takes it, like that plate right there. Well, that's not the one we're looking for, but if I tried to build something, we'd put it a block higher because that little plate takes up the whole thing. Every house I've been in, under that plate, there is no wooden block. Medicine? Okay. How to make first aid? I'll take that. How to make first aid kits. That's good. Painkillers. Heck yeah. There's a gun in the toilet. And bullets. So I've got to find... Ooh, yeah, we're rotten flesh. We don't need to. We got food. Murky water. What do we do? Because not only do we need to make room for this, but we're going to have to make room for what's in the bag. Because there's always a bag there. Always. It's like someone purposely hides it. Helpful thing to know if you find one of these houses in the beginning. See, we're just going to fix that real quick so you don't have to watch me beat on it. Look at that. What do we find? Ooh. Hey, it's still something. We gotta find something to get rid of. But I could beat something to death with that. Ooh, choices. Those are the easiest thing to make. There's nothing down there I'm gonna get rid of. Seeds? No. We need to make a garden. Food is one thing we need. Technically, you get rid of your knife. Because you can make more of those easier too. But like I said, hay bales, it's just plant fibers. You find that all over the place. So you know what? Yeah. Plus it'll raise our miscellaneous crafting up anyways if we get it. So fine. Oh cool, it's already loaded. Got 20 extra bullets, so worst case scenario. Now if I find a dog, there we go. See how the floor's all rickety? There's nothing in the campfire. It would be nice. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. We're going to stop it up here at the house. When we jump back on next time, we're going to be going down the street to the little neighborhood. Hopefully we can find ourselves some medicine, because we didn't find any here, but we learned how to make stuff. Bye.